largest import to the country today is oil. When we aspire to become a multi-trillion economy, one of the most important factors that we need to bring under control is the outflow of foreign exchange because of imports. In that context, bringing down the oil consumption by substituting it with other forms of energy is extremely crucial. In that context, zero-emission trucking becomes very important. As we aspire to become a multi-trillion economy, we need to build a lot of infrastructure, and that requires a lot of transportation. Transportation of very heavy goods from one part of the country to several other parts of the country. Not necessarily on the plains, but also on mountain regions where we need to build the infrastructure. For all these, we need fuel. And if we are able to derive this fuel from other forms of energy rather than the conventional petrol or diesel, that is going to be really a big economy changer. In that direction, the zero-emission trucking basically evolved by enabling you to drive a battery-driven truck rather than a petrol or diesel-driven truck is one of the viable solutions. Today, very few electric trucks exist, almost nil in our country. This effort taken by IIT Madras under the Center of Excellence for Zero-Emission Trucking, we aspire to make thousands of electric trucks that can basically enable this transportation at a reduced cost. This effort taken by IIT Madras is in that direction to enable all of you transport goods from one part of the country to other parts of the country using battery trucks. And we strongly believe that this will reduce the fuel consumption cost by 40%. We also believe that this will reduce the pollution dramatically, thus enabling our nation to meet the Sustainable Development Goals, specifically in the area of carbon emission. Importantly, when we drive the truck in a hill, the amount of pollution that comes because of emission due to conventional fuels is extremely high, and most of these hilly regions are highly eco-sensitive. There is a great importance to be given to protect these hilly regions by reducing the carbon emission. In that direction, the zero-emission trucking effort will be of great use. While from a carbon emission point of view and also from the fuel consumption point of view, the zero-emission truck is advantageous. It does come with certain challenges. The challenge number one is the cost of the battery, and through this effort, we are trying to minimize that cost. The challenge number two is the time you need to spend to basically charge these batteries. Fast charging capabilities are being explored, and it has been successful in the case of four-wheelers, cars and scooters. But to extend it to a large truck which can carry tons of material is again a challenge which we are working. Other important aspect is the life of these batteries. Again, there are a lot more of research that is being done here. These are some of the important research areas that are being explored, and we are very confident that within a very short period of time, we will come out with very effective and affordable solutions. For this zero-emission trucking to be successful, you as drivers must confidently adopt this technology, must confidently start driving such electric trucks. Unless you do that, we will not be in a position to meet these goals. Any technology, as a matter of fact, to be successful, the end user must adopt it and effectively use it. I am sure all of you will embrace electric trucks as and when they come onto the road, and you will use them, and you will all contribute to the overall development of our nation, both on the economic front and also on the sustainable development goal for it. Thank you. Jai Hind.